Alright guys, I'm doing another Under the Hood, and this time we're going to talk about how they're stealing your Social Security for the gray hairs and other things that's got y'all upset about. Railroad retirement workers need to think about this too, because your retirement is wrapped up in Social Security. That's why they've been buying the yen so much. You had the yen carry trade, and the Japanese haven't gotten serious trouble with the debt because of U.S. debt, and started having to sell all their dollars for, or all their treasuries to get U.S. dollars. Rather, sorry about that. That's why the swapping out your grandchildren's PPs and hoo-hoos and the evil immigrants and the racist games toward the black Americans and African Americans is to keep you in fear and believing that they're responsible for all your woes while the wealth transfer continues on. They have already shut down, especially here in Alabama, most of the safety net for the poor. They got Medicaid, all that, and SNAP benefits. Now, you may have it, your Social Security the rest of your life, but your children won't, your grandchildren. And you may not even have it the way this crash is going, the bond crash. And anybody that knows, realizes and knows that the bond is where a stock market crash starts. But if they keep you up in these culture wars against the homosexuals that want to swap out your grandchildren's body parts and all this mess, and how the evil immigrants are coming to take your vote, how the black people coming at you, then you understand it's a game for you to look at them, focus on them, and vote cultural and not realistic. That's why they try to shut me down. That's why they go after my internet, because I'm telling you the truth. If I wouldn't tell you the truth, they wouldn't care. They can label you a terrorist because you tell the truth. And that's fine. If I'm a radical truth teller in religion, they don't want the truth about religion known. They don't want the truth about the games they play to be known, but that's exactly what they do. And one of the cars that's been really active in hacking my stuff, it's going to be interesting when I go in to see what that they up to. I'm not going to tell you exactly what I know they're doing, but they got 5 things they're doing. One of them's battery and the other's internet speed, but there's 3 spots they keep hitting over and over, trying to let them figure it out if they can. I'm waiting on it. It's pretty easy when you know what they can go after and what they can't go after and what they're going to do, right? And they keep working with somebody from the carrier itself, I believe, and I believe that's how they got my other PIN number. Anyway, that's the game they're playing. As long as you let them sit up there and not pay taxes, take your money, you're not going to do any better. You have to get rid of this corporate privatization, greed nonsense. Even the prison they're planning on putting people in. Trump and his bunch making billions off of them. Paying just incredible prices, way overpriced for this real estate that's not worth that much. That's true. I mean, go look it up. But this is your thing. They got you focusing on your grandchildren and the homosexuals coming after them, the blacks coming after their jobs, or is it the Mexicans, I think, the Spanish people, those evil immigrants. Maybe the African Americans too. Just anything, kind of old cultural war mess. I don't know if y'all know or not, but the African Americans and Mexicans had a whole lot to do with the building of this nation. It's not like they just showed up all at once. A lot of them are American citizens that had a big part in this nation. But as long as you play the culture games, they're transferring your wealth right in their pocket. And you old gray hairs out here mobbing, you need to mob a little bit more, but be against the ones acting like they're helping you and trying to vote 2 days. They're taking farmland for AI. They done lost you farms for you pretty much. You can't get fertilizer, and if you do, it's so expensive, and on and on and round and round. It's culture wars, that's all. It don't have to make any sense as long as you believe it, as long as you're afraid of this and that. There's been homosexuals ever since history began. They used to have homosexuals in the temple in the old days, way back yonder. Why, I don't know. I don't care about it, don't look into it. I worry about my life and what I need to do to be what's right and good, not what anybody else does. If I do that, I'm bad as y'all are. I'm bad as the one that's been looking at me and trying to shut me up and stop me. But that's where your Social Security is about to go. If you continue to get it, the debt's got so bad, you may not have it much longer. I think they overshot. I don't think they realized what Enbridge was going to do. Enbridge, a lot of us been watching for years. We pretty much knew what they was going to do. They even started cross-border trading and everything a few years ago. So we weren't really surprised to see them starting their own alliances, to start using a digital platform, everything. Not a bit. We knew it was coming because they've been sanctioning the heck out of nations, just weaponizing trade. And then when Trump come in with the tariff stuff that he did, that was it. They wasn't going to take no more. They was tired of being under the United States thumb at the United Nations. And then this Gaza War of Peace crap jumped up to try to retain control and take over, to do a hostile takeover of the UN, hostile takeover. And they ain't said where that went. So their transfer of wealth is not paying taxes. Their transfer of wealth is using false religion to scare the pee out of you. And their fear-mongering and their hate teaching and their culture war is how they're stealing your Social Security. It's all right to be gray haired. It's all right to be old and want to keep what you got. But you're not keeping what you got. You're just the same as handing it right to them, saying, here you go, take it. Just, you can have it. I worked all my life for it. I no longer need it. It's yours, Mr. Corporation, Mr. CEO. This is all for your next bonus. How many billions is it this year? How many millions you gonna get bonus this year, Mr. Corporate CEO? Mussolini, corporate privatization rule. The proof's right in front of your eyes. I'm not convincing you or trying to teach you nothing that ain't there. All you gotta do is look. All you gotta do is look.